Alright, what's going on guys? Percy TCG here, and today we're going to be going and watching the Ohio Finals. This is the grand finals of the Ohio event. I was there. I do want to do coverage on the finals still for people that didn't watch the live stream or for people that just only want to watch the finals, and that's it. Make sure you hit the like button down below, be subscribed for, future content just like this or deck profiles. I'm going to do a deck profile of my deck. I didn't do so hot in tournament. I could have done much better. I did figure out what the problem with my deck was. I was a little too top end heavy. I should have played towards my lower end, but anyways, that's besides the point. Let's get right into the finals. So we have Red Terrasaur on the right playing against Yellow Spellslinger is what he called it on the left. So Red Terra is going to come down with the Scorched Battlefield right off the bat, and then Yellow Fabled Beast player is going to come down with the Blessed Cathedral, so not much happening. Turn 1. I do appreciate them using little white cores instead of the blue ones. The blue ones are a little hard to see. These white ones are definitely much easier. So he's going to come down with an Overraptidon, and he's going to place a couple cores on the Scorched Battlefield so he can get a quick draw off of that. And he's going to get 2 draws actually if he doesn't have a flash to counter. So yep, here he goes. He's going to draw 1. See, this is where Red Terra really shines when they have that 2 cores on the Scorched Battlefield, because they get insane amount of value out of it, because it's so easy for them to just throw things on board for free or for 1. So quick little transition there. I don't know what that was for, but so Yellow has quite a bit of cores to work with. Here he comes down with the freeze stall. That is a beautiful looking freeze stall, by the way. And let me tell you guys, this tourney was stacked, guys. We had the champion from Palm Springs, Tim Rivera. We had the champion from Chile, Alex Baldwin. We had Cosmic was there, Aspira was there. Just to name a few people that were there. It was a pretty stacked tournament, guys. So he's going to come down with the Carbuncle. He's just going to pass here. He wants to keep a couple blockers because without a burst or a suppression, Red Terra could easily end it on the next turn. But now he has a fighting chance to have some defense going on, So Red Terra is working with 2 cores right now. So see, this is what really hurts Terra, because now that he has no extra cores, he only has 2 down there. He can maybe summon 2. Well, he can summon another Bearded Eagle or Overraptidon. Does it look like he has that in hand, though? I can barely see it. I don't know red card art well enough. So here he is. He's going to pay 3 to Burning Force the Blessed Cathedral. Ooh, just drop this other core. Good thing these are white cores. You can see them very easily. So he's going to swing Bearded Eagle. If he does hit, he does not get the draw anymore because there are not 2 cores on the Scorched Battlefield. So he's just going to block with the freeze stall so he can get a draw off of him. Which in most situations, that's just what happens. You sack the freeze stall. So it does look like he has an Ice Shield in hand. He's going to come down with another Blessed Cathedral. He could throw down the Ice Shield and pass to guarantee that he lives next turn. I mean, honestly, see, Yellow is in such a tough spot now. Because now you're playing on the back foot, right? You don't want to overextend, because you overextend, you just lose. I mean, the Ice Shield does grant you another turn, regardless. So he's going to go down, pay 2 for the Erebata. So he'll get 3 blockers out of here. The Erebata will proc summoning Freestyle again after he blocks and it dies. So I mean, he might not even have to use Ice Shield on this upcoming turn. Terra has 5 cores in the reserve. Gonna come down with another Bearded Eagle for free. He's gonna come down with the Gigano for did he pay 2? Yeah, he did pay 2. I wasn't looking, I looked down for a second. My bad. So, yep, he's gonna swing in here, confront. Probably gladly block with the Erebata, yep. Erebata will die. And Erebata, he'll gain a core and then go ahead and pay the 1 for his freestyle. So that's nice, but the Bearded Eagle swinging in at 8k, and then Oviraptidon swinging in at 1, 4, 5. So Bearded Eagles are 9s, and then the Oviraptidon is 5k right now, so it will swing over the Carbuncle. So he blocks with the Freestyle, he'll get another core and he will get a draw. Swinging over here with the Bearded Eagle. I mean, no burst in Red Terra's burst zone. He has, I don't know if he's gonna swing all of them. Let's see what he does in response. Because if he blocks here, he loses Carbuncle regardless. Yeah, so there goes the Carbuncle. He'll gain a core from Blessed Cathedral. And does he choose to leave 1 blocker up and pass? Or yep, he's just going to pass it on over. So core, draw, refresh. Looked like he was thinking about the Phantasmal Paradise. His hand doesn't look very good. Looks like he had an Exhaust Nexus, a Dream Bomb, and he had a Paradise. It's looking a little rough. It's looking a little rough. So he's gonna come down with the Hippocampo. Hippocampo's nice. He'll get a draw off his Phantasmal Paradise. So he's gonna throw a few cores onto his Blessed Cathedral. So if he decides to block this or destroy anything in general, it's going to grant him a core and a draw. So very nice value from the Blessed Cathedral. So Yellow's getting into a position where they're gonna set up to leverage the game back into their favor, but it's what Red has on board right now is just overwhelming, absolutely overwhelming. So I'll swing in with the Hippo, see if he blocks with the Bearded Eagle or not. He will choose to block it. He's going to Exhaust Nexus. So it's going to be a 4 cost. He's going to take 1, 2 from Hippo maybe. He's got 2 in reserve. He needs to pay 2 more. So is he going to pay it off the Hippo? He's gonna pay it off the Blessed Cathedral, maybe. So he's just gonna pay 4 besides the Soul Core, that's fine. All 3 off the Cathedral? Or are you gonna take it off your Hippo? Burning Force, Dream Bomb, absolute. That's That hand does. I can already tell you that does not feel good. I mean, he got rid of some of the aggression, so Bearded Eagle does die there because he was reduced by 3 while he was blocking, so the Hippo stays. The problem is, though, and I guess it's not a problem, he'd just take 1 and then he'd flip the Ice Shield after he takes the second one. I was gonna say he's gonna lose his Hippo to his Ice Shield, but that does not look like it will be the case. Oh yeah, it was crazy. They made us wear the same wristbands they gave us the day before. They said if you didn't have the wristbands, then like they weren't gonna grant you entry. And they told us like 2 hours after we left the event already. Like we all cut out of there about 8:30ish, and they ended up sending out an email saying, yeah, if you don't have your green or red wristband, you're not allowed back in. And this was at 11 o'clock at night. Everyone already ripped off their wristband and threw it away. And I didn't hear an announcement prior to leaving the event about wristbands at all. So he came down with another 2 Oviraptidons. He comes in with Swing Swing. Takes 1 of them. So he's just gonna go ahead and Ice Shield, pay the 4, and he will get the another draw off the Scorched Battlefield. That Scorched Battlefield, man, it hurts. It hurts. So, I mean, I guess we know he lives for another turn. Gonna pay 5 to Burning Force. He's just gonna get rid of the Scorched Battlefield. Throw some cores onto the Hippo and onto Blessed Cathedral. It just feels bad because he's not seeing any spirits. I mean, it is a Spellslinger deck, but at the same time, if you can't get any board presence, it just feels bad. Like you have a Dream Bomb suppression. So I mean, you have some stall there. You have some stall to buy you some time a little bit, but how long is the question? I mean, it's nice the Hippo can't be Burning Forced at 4K. So he's just gonna go ahead and pass it here. He's just gonna confront the Hippo with the Giganorex. Hippo's gonna just get sacked here. But he would have just blocked the Hippo with the Giganorex anyways. If he would have swung in. So, regardless, Hippo was dying here. Then he got rid of the Blessed. Dang, that really sucks. Yeah. That's very unfortunate. So, he's gonna swing in with the Oviraptor. So no flash, take it, and he's gonna flip the Ice Shield. Go back up to 1 life. And I see this is where you're at a point in the game where it's like, I don't know. See what's in his hand. Core. He drew a Dual Eagle, which isn't not bad. It's kind of what you want to see. That Oviraptidon is definitely going to block. Here's a Starblessed draw. Maybe he's going to draw into something nice. I don't know. He does have the suppression in hand. So draw 2. He has an Ice Shield. Ice Shield's going to be huge here. That's a perfect draw for him. Guarantees his next turn survival. Dual Eagle sitting at a comfortable 6k. He'll have to Volcanic Break it if he wants to get that off the field without having to confront it. So he's going to go ahead and throw 1 core onto the Phantasmal Paradise to give plus 1k during attack to the Dual Eagle. So he swings in 7k with the Blessed. Can't be blocked by level 1s. Doesn't have anything level 1 on the board though. And that is the first life he's taken from him. Alright, so we're in a bit of a pickle. Here's the Yellow Spellslinger. So he's gonna come down with suppression and he's gonna, yeah, target him, get the Dual Eagle off the board. Which, it's pretty smart. You have him locked down already. You don't want to give him a chance to come out of the lockdown you already got on him. Oh, he's just gonna Dream Bomb it. Okay, it's fair enough. Fair enough. That was a good Dream Bomb right there. He's not wanting to spend the Soul Core, but I think he's kind of forced to here because he has the suppression. If he were to try to suppression his Dual Eagle here, it really doesn't matter. He doesn't have enough cores. If he were to keep the Soul Core, but I think he's thinking about the Ice Shield, maybe. Yeah, that's a costly Dream Bomb right there. Alright, so yep, he's gonna take the life, and yellow player should heal 1 off the Blessed. Yep. There he goes, he's gonna pass turn over to Red Terra. So I know he has a suppression in hand, Ice Shield in the Terra player's hand. Here comes the Rain Needle. Beautiful alt art Rain Needle there. Pay 2 for the Scorched Battlefield. Just gonna power those guys up, so that's a 5k on another Rain Needle. Jesus, yeah. This it's not GG yet, but it's very, very close, very close. So he's gonna Angelic Pressure it. So he's gonna swing in with the Overraptodon. Yep, he just takes that one here. Draw 1. So here he is debating if he wants to... Oh, yep, he's just gonna swing in here. Might as well. He has the Ice Shield there. He's at 2 life. Pop the Ice Shield. Yep. Heal right back up. So, gets the draw off the Scorched Battlefields. Pass it on over. Yellow is working with a lot of cores. So, just gonna refresh all of those. That Dual Eagle winter promo looks so good though. On an off note. Just gonna pay 2 for the Hippocampo. Bless, draw 1. So see, this is where Bless comes crazy clutch because it gives you that comeback factor. Place another burst. Did he have another Ice Shield in hand? I actually don't know. So he's gonna swing Dual Eagle here. 7k body with the Phantasmal Paradise online. So he's gonna go ahead and take that one. He's gonna heal 1. Now they're both at even life. He's gonna suppression. Target Rain Needle. And I don't think yellow has a flash response, so that Hippo is going to die. Or was it the Dual Eagle? Which one was it? He's gonna play his own suppression. Target the hippo, yep. And now he's bigger than the hippo, so he swings over the rain needle. So that's gotta be an ice shield, right? It's gotta be, unless it's a dream bomb. He's sitting at 3 life, so he's not in the worst situation possible, but he's definitely still not in the best. He's definitely making a comeback though. Played a very interesting deck. I looked at the list for it. It's different from anything I've seen, so props to him for the unique build, for real. So he's got to pay 3, come down with the Rex. Yep, saw that coming. Can he get more bodies on board though? If that's an ice shield, it doesn't matter regardless, but... Yep, here comes another Rex. Yeah, these Rexes are going to put in a lot of work. Because that Dilophosa, it's going to be... big. That's all I know, it's just going to be big. Moving some cores around, get the Scorched Battlefield going, gonna swing in with the Dilophosa. It only makes sense to swing at him because his effect is during your opponent's attack, or during your attack, he gains like 4k BP, but he can't block or something like that. I think that's the card. So I just moved the cores from Scorched Battlefield. So he's gonna swing the Oviraptor. Take another life, pop Ice Shield. So what is that, his 3rd Ice Shield he's ran through already? Did he even get his core for this turn? I don't think he did. I think he missed his core on this turn. So this is a very precarious situation. You got 2 Rexes on board. If you try to swing, he's gonna block you with 11k base. So this is looking as good as done. What's in his hand? An Angelic Pressure. Oh yeah, Yep, he's just gonna scoop it up. Yep, there ain't... Yeah, there wasn't much he could do there. He ran through 3 Ice Shields. Yeah. I mean, he was getting what he needed. If he would have, like, passed turn, he would have had 2 blockers. He would have just swung with both Rexes, confronted both of them, and then swung with the other 2 Vanillas and just won. So, just saving the time. So now both players are going to go ahead and sideboard. So we'll just cut to the next part. Alright boys, going into round 2. He comes down with a Blessed Cathedral, turn 1. We're starting off with the Yellow Spellslinger on the left. So he's going to come down with a Scorched Battlefield for 4. So looking just like game 1 with the double Nexus throwdown. Alright. He's just gonna Burning Force it. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you don't want to give him that as early as possible. Anywho. So he's got the Rain Needle, he's got a Starblessed Draw, two Oviraptidons. So, I mean, I could see him just coming down with the Dino Man here, and just sitting on the Dino Man for a little bit. And looks like, yep, he's just gonna sit on the Dino Man. Because if he would have Starblessed drawn, he wouldn't have been able to do much else. But with this play, he can keep the Dino Man level 3 at 6k and get another damage in. So He's got the defensive. He's gonna play the Dino Man defensively, which is smart because you don't know what he's gonna come down with. So here comes the Pentan for 1. By the way, join the Church of Pentan today. Yeah, that's all. Sword Angel, Dream Bomb, Ice Shield. And then what is the other? Suppression and an Aravada. Do you come down with the Sword Angel for free? I think so, yeah, I think so. Because in this situation, right, you could swing the Sword Angel and he might not want to block the Sword Angel. Because he wants to get rid of the Pentan. Because if he blocks the Sword Angel, he's letting the Pentan live. So back to Red's turn. He's gonna pay 2 to Starbless draw 2. Let me tell you guys, the venue was so hot, man. Like, I think the AC, there were rumors that the AC broke or something like that, and it got absolutely, like, miserably hot. Like, people were sweating. You looking around and everyone's sweating. They had to bring out the fans and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not a good feeling. I guess they were trying to make the high intensity moment more immersive, I guess. I don't know. Is that Blessed Cathedral? I think he's just going to hold that in his hand in case he Burning Forces the one he has on board. Or do you want to be greedy here and throw the second one down? That's the question. Probably not, because you want to keep your guys that are on board healthy. You don't want them getting sniped by a Burning Force or something. So, here comes a Volcanic Canyon. So you got both players thinking here. Yellow's in a much better spot this game. Just gonna throw the cores onto the stuff he has on board currently. To be honest, he should have put the second one on the Volcanic Canyon. He still could. He still could. So core draw. How many cores is he working with? One. One that's not on a spirit. So he's gonna pay 1, 2, 1 off Pentan, 1 off Sword Angel to come down with the other Blessed Cathedral. Wait, he paid 3. I can't count. And that's a Volcanic Canyon, so that's the one that gives him an extra draw during his draw phase, and he'll have to discard one. Good filter card right there. Good, really good filter card. Yeah, and Dilopho's is one of those cards that you don't care for, but he's a beat stick. So he's gonna go ahead and pay 3. Yeah, Burning Force both of those. Yeah, that was dangerous putting that Pentan at 2 cores there when he had potentially could have the Burning Force. When you're playing against red, you should always assume they have the Burning Force in hand. And then using Burning Force during main phase does not proc the Blessed Cathedrals, so yeah, I'm pretty sure every red deck right now is running 4 Burning Force because the card's just so good. So here comes another OV Raptidon. It's a good thing for the yellow player he doesn't have the Scorched Battlefield on board, or else he would definitely be suffering. He would not be having a good time. He's gonna go ahead and exhaust Nexus, which is really smart. You're about to get rid of both the Rain Needle and the OV Raptidon. So now he has just Dino Man. He will swing the Dino Man. How many cards are in yellow players' hand? I don't think very many. I think that's why he's just gonna swing here. Because yellow does have the capability of going 5 wide in 1 turn. And with that amount of cores, I think... Is it possible? 1, 2, 3. He only has 3 cards in hand. He can't end game anyways. Doesn't matter. Only 3 cards in hand unless he got them secret 0 drops from the extra booster. I'm joking, by the way. Some of you are gonna take that serious and be like, the extra booster's not legal. It's not out yet. It's a joke. Anywho. Pay... How many? 3 for the, or 2, sorry. For the Dual Eagle. Gonna throw extra cores on the Blessed Cathedral. So see, these are the situations where you get... Oh, damn. It just got Volcanic Break. I was going to say that's the situations where you get the most value out of it, but Volcanic Break says negative Ghost Rider. That's not going to happen. So both Blessed Cathedrals will ramp him 1 core each, and he'll get a draw off the one that has 3 cores on it. And he's just going to pass turn. He's got the Aravada. I could see this Aravada getting... Well, he just used Volcanic Break and the Burning Force, so the chances that he has another one are pretty low. Not saying it's none, but it's lower than average. So he's gonna pitch the Ice Shield for his Volcanic Canyon. Man, boys, I am exhausted. I had to drive 5 hours, and get this. Okay, we were on our way back home from the Ohio trip, and I'm not gonna say the name of the city that I live in, but the name of the city I live in is the same name of a city in Ohio on the opposite side. Okay, so we went all the way to the other side of Ohio instead of going back home. So we had a basically, we drove all the way to the border of Ohio, drove back. So it was a 7-hour drive when it should have been like 4.5 hours. I was so upset. It was so annoying. Anyways, here comes Bearded Eagle. And here's the Giganorex. So this is definitely threatening. This is not very cash money, but having 2 Blessed Cathedrals on board, I believe anything is possible. He's got 5 cores. He's probably got the Ice Shield from earlier placed. I think the only other burst card he runs is the Exhaust Nexus, which you never put in the burst. And then he's got the Dream Bomb. But so he's going to block with the Aravada. Does he have a 2 cost in drop? He'll ramp 2, which is pretty good. He's gonna go ahead and pay 1. Oh, I think he has a Sword Angel in drop, doesn't he? Which, I mean, you wouldn't opt for the Sword Angel. Yeah, I figured he'd opt for the Pentan. Praise Pentan, baby. So he's gonna swing the Dino Man at... Is he at 2 cores? Or level 2, sorry. He will block with the Pentan. Pentan will be sacked here, and he will ramp 2 more cores again. That's actually crazy. That makes Iravata so good. It makes him so good. Coming in with the Ovi Raptidon. He's just gonna take that. And swing with the Bearded Eagle. And he's gonna take an Ice Shield. Show the Ice Shield. One thing I also learned, there are some situations, there's not many, but there are some situations where you don't want to pay the Ice Shield's cost and just sit at 2 life if they have like 1 attacker left, and see if they get greedy. See if they get greedy for that 2nd life. And if they do, did he just top deck that, by the way? But yeah, if they do get greedy, that's another exhausted spirit. But it has to be the right circumstances. You can't, most of the time you're going to be paying the cost for it. Here comes another Pentan. He's gonna come down with the double level 2 Blessed Cathedral. And pay 2 cores. Come down with the Freestall. Beautiful Koala. So if something dies during attack step, he draws 1, 2, 3, ramps 2 cores. That's actually crazy. Or I should say, if a 2-cost dies, he'll draw 3 and ramp 2 cores. But if anything yellow dies, he draws 2, ramps 2 cores. There was quite a bit of Fabled Beast representation. I went to, well, while I was playing, it was infested with nothing but purple. It wasn't even just like pure purple decks, it was like purple yellow with Blessed, purple white control, playing Newmans and Axe Biters. There were some interesting builds out there. There was some purple red, purple with like the red removal, more of a control style removal control instead of core removal. So he's just got big bodies on the board, nothing in reserve left. He's got all his cores out. Does he have another Ice Shield in hand? I don't think it really matters. He can't remove anything during the main step, so you already know he's going to block with either the Freestall or he's going to block with the Pentan. So yeah, the Freestall block, or the Pentan block, sorry. I'm tired as hell. I was exhausted from this past weekend, but you know, gotta get that content. So yeah, draw 3, and he ramp 2. Swinging the Ovi Raptidon. Does he sack the Freestall here? I would assume so. Oh yeah, that hand is looking much better. He's got a Carbuncle, and he's got a Dual Eagle in hand. No flash, he's gonna block. Block will sack that, he'll ramp 2, and then draw 3 again. That's so good, man. That's so good. I can't even be mad about that. And then he's going to Iravata and bring the Freestall back. Man. He's got a good engine running in his deck. He's got the God Beast too. I mean, God Beast does nothing for him for what's in his hand, but he's got it there for later on. Because you see nothing's level 1. So yeah, he's just gonna Ice Shield, pop his Ice Shield here. Pay the fort. So he wants to look at his drop, probably look at the 2 costs he has in there, see if he has a 2 cost or something. Or maybe he wasn't. Oh yeah, he was counting the 2 costs. Because God Beast reduction. So refresh here. Yellow player thinking he has a lot of options. He does have a lot of options. He has 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 3, 21, 24 cores in total. So he could literally take a bath in the amount of cores he has right now. So here comes the Carbuncle for 1. That card's I like Carbuncle because he's a 4K at level 2. I think he only needs two cores, so it's out of the Burning Force range. So yeah, I think he's probably just gonna come down with a bunch of stuff. I would assume he's gonna come down with the Aerovata. Yep. So we're gonna pay 2, throw 3 cores onto the Aerovata. Nope, just 2 cores to make level 2. Two cost for the Dual Eagle. I don't know why I scoot so far back. What am I doing? I need to be like close to the microphone so you guys can actually hear me. I have to change my mic sensitivity or else, you know, you're gonna hear background noise. So what is he gonna come down with here? What was the other spirit in his hand? The Hippo, right? Oh, so he's gonna spend 2 to pay the God Beast. Now the God Beast does not do anything here, but he is an 11k body that just sits there. Now, would I swing in here? Probably not. I'd probably just pass turn from here, because you just got his board matched. How many cards does he have in hand? 3 cards, it looks like. 3 or 4, one of the 2. But no burst placed. If he tries to do anything crazy here, he's gonna have too many spirits exhausted, can't block. So draw 2, discard 1. So he's gonna ditch the other Volcanic Canyon. Alright, he's gonna come up with the Oviraptidon. And I'm just moving the Soul Core around a little bit. I think he saw that he's playing the Core Theft. He's kind of trying to keep the cores a little up, but so he's gonna pass. Because yellow player does have potential to just go wide if he can. Oh, he has the triple exhaust Nexus. Oh, that's crazy. Don't do it to him. How much reduction? He has 5 reduction on board. That's 2 cost on each exhaust Nexus. 2, 4, 6. He has enough to do it. He can triple exhaust Nexus his whole board. And that would wipe literally everything. Counting out his cores, 2, 4, 6. Is he actually gonna do it? If he does it, I wouldn't blame him. So there's 1 exhaust Nexus for 2. 2 for another exhaust Nexus. And 2 for a 3rd exhaust Nexus. Oh man, so the only one that lives is Gigano. He's living with 2k? So he could quite literally just angelic pressure the Gigano if he wanted to. Pretty sure Aravada's bigger than Gigano right now. Oh, no, he's just going to core theft the Gigano that people have been calling it. I don't want people to get mad at me for pronunciation, but the Dream Bomb and the Suppression are both discarded. I thought they might have had a angelic pressure in hand, but apparently not. So here's another Hippo. He just cleared the entire board. Yeah, this is where boys become men right here. He has a 3 cards. This is looking really bad for Terrasaur now. So I'm assuming he's gonna swing in with the Dual Eagle as well to get another heal, and then keep the Aravada, Carbuncle, and wait. Does he have a flash to actually stop him? Because if not, he can just swing all 5 and then he wins. 4 cards in hand. He does have a Volcanic Break. He has enough cores to pay the Volcanic Break. See, that part's insane. He was at 2 life pretty much the entire time. And now the Blessed is so annoying, man. Like, when people are playing Hippo in, like, white or purple, yeah. Oh, yep, there goes the Eagle. Which is fine. So he'll ramp 2, draw 1. So it's almost a win-win if he tries to remove anything during your attack step. So draw 2, discard 1. That's an Ice Shield. The Ice Shield's going to be what pretty much guarantees him in his next turn. So I had an Oviraptidon in hand. Yeah, it kind of sucks when you're in this position where it's like, I don't mind having a Volcanic Canyon, but then you get into like situations like this where you only have 5 cards in hand. You're like, damn, I wish I didn't have to discard for this card. This card doesn't feel that good, but the card's good for filtering through and fishing out what you want and what you don't want. Gonna come down with the Flamefish with 4 cores on it. So Flamefish is a 4K body. And here comes the Bearded Eagle for 1 cost. So why didn't he play the Oviraptidon and then play the Bearded Eagle? I mean, it doesn't really matter if that might be the only card in his hand he's trying to bluff something, which is smart. Because if he would have just played a Spirit and then had no cards in hand, you're just one-dimensional and your opponent knows, and they're just going to pick you apart. More so mind games than it is a misplay. Because he could have easily just summoned it and threw a core from the Flamefish over onto the Oviraptidon and got another body out there, but he has the Ice Shield, so he knows he doesn't need the blockers. Oh, wait. Actually, that doesn't matter. Now I'm looking at it, like the God Beast swing, it only makes the Pentant unblockable. Both players 1 card in hand. This is coming down to the wire. Swinging with the Pentant. Take the life. So it's looking rough for the Red Terra player. Doesn't look like he's going to pull this out, but I mean, he could. He has the defensive options, you know. So he will swing the Carbuncle. Does he decide to block it, or I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't block with the Flame Fish and sack the Hippo. Maybe he wants the reduction symbol, or so yep, he's gonna block with Flame Fish and then so there goes all the cores. He's going to destroy Hippo, ramp 2 cores. Yeah, see, Yellow's just cooking too hard right now. They're just cooking way too hard. Oh, so it does not kill the Carbuncle because is it 3 cores puts it at level 3? Really? Because I know, or is Flamefish not big enough? Is Flamefish not a 4K at level 3? I thought he was. I have to look, actually. Huh. So Flamefish is a 4K at level 3. Let's see what the Carbuncle is. He has 3 cores. Oh, so 3 cores. Really? I didn't know 3 cores put it at level 3. I thought it was 4. But yeah, that's that Carbuncle does work then, man. Jesus. Yeah, so there goes the Andromeda. Gonna go ahead and sack the Aravada. Aravada's effect, going to summon out a probably Freestall. Oh, Pentan? I mean, Pentan wouldn't be a bad option here either. But the thing is, are you wanting to draw more, or are you wanting reduction? So he's gonna opt for maybe the draw. So yeah, pay 1. Summon the Freestall with 2 cores on it. So Andromeda swinging here, has Confront, so Freestall has to block, which is fine. You get a draw 3, ramp 2. So here comes a block from Freestall. No flashes being used. Freestall is going to draw him 3. Well, draw him 1, but he's going to draw 3 total. And then he's going to ramp 2. So, swing with the Bearded Eagle. So you can kind of just swing here just because he knows he has that Ice Shield and the Burst Zone. It always sucks when you see yourself in these situations. You're like, okay, they just swung with everything, and you look at their life, it's 2, and then you look down and you're like, oh, they have a burst card there. They probably didn't win. What is he paying for? 3, 6, 7, 8. For a Gnomon Guard? You need more fucking cores, buddy? Excuse my profanity. And a Phantasmal Paradise. He has 2 core drains. Yep, there goes the draw from the Paradise, so he drew into a freestall. I think he wants to get this freestall out on board, so he has another 2 cost. Yep, there we go. Wait, hold the phone. I didn't see him pay his 1 core for the freestall. He might have, the way the camera was angled, you couldn't really see, so yeah, he's just gonna immediately Ice Shield. Pay the E4. So, Gnomon Guard gives himself a refresh step. So now this Andromeda that has Confront is no longer a problem. Up. Yeah, they're just gonna go to the next game. He just conceded that one. I'm sure the players are really tired. Their day 2, I think, took longer than we thought it would. So let's go to game 3, boys. Alright, going into game 3, the final game. So Red Terra is going to start it out. Just going to come down with the Nexus. They've come down with a Nexus every single game of this finals round. And boy, does that foil Netherworld Depths look so good. Let's come down with the freestall. He's gonna pay 1, come down with a Sword Angel. You know, on some of these yellow cards, them white cores are kind of hard to see. I saw someone using those flat glass marbles with like a flat bottom on them, which I like that idea. That was a good idea. Saw another guy, he was using poker chips. I forget his name though, man. He does YouTube for Magic, and I already forgot his name. My friend Kane, he was telling me about him. I'm sorry I don't remember your name if you're watching this. I'm so sorry. I don't watch much Magic content. I barely even watch Battle Spirits content. I watch like some battles here and there, but yeah. I'll go in and support all the local, or not the local, but the Battle Spirits content creators. They'll leave a like, comment, or something like that. I don't watch the full video, unfortunately, because I don't really want my opinion to be swayed too much. But he comes out with the Rain Needle, comes in with the swing, he takes it, and then cleared the yellow player's board. He pays 6 for the Netherworld Depths, trying to keep the aggro back, which I don't know if that's the play against Red Terra. You just left yourself wide open. Like, yeah, you're gonna have an Ice Shield there and be alright, but I mean, he does only have 4 or 5 cores to work with. I mean, that sounds like just enough to me. Oh man. Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror. Here's a Dino Man for 1. Just depends if he has the 1 cost in hand. I mean, Red Terra does play 8 1 costs. Here's a Bearded Eagle for the free. And I mean, I don't see why not swing for the fences here as the... Oh, because the Netherworld Depths, that's why. You don't want to swing. You maybe want to take like maybe 1 or 2. So Netherworld Depths, draw 1. There's another Ice Shield. He can prolong his death here. He's gonna swing again with the Dino Man Tyrannoid. So we got another draw of that. So he has another swing left. Yep, just swing and bait, give him a draw, bait out the Ice Shield. You did give him 3 draws, but you also put him in such a bad position at the same time. You're forcing that Ice Shield out of there, which is really smart. And some players fail to understand that you need to bait Ice Shields out sometimes. And sometimes you need to overextend to get the Ice Shield. He just wanted to flash the Flamefish. Oh, he's going to Dream Bomb. Bounce the Nexus. He cannot pay the cost for the Dream Bomb though, unfortunately. So he's got Core Drain, another Ice Shield, an Aravada, which doesn't do much for you here, a Dual Eagle. Maybe throw, I don't know, 5 cores, then you're left with 4, 5, 6. You're obviously going to place your Ice Shield this turn. I mean, yeah, you kind of just got to start from scratch here. It sucks, but it is what it is. So it's just counting his cores out now. He's got the 3. He's about to pay the 3. He does not play the 3. He's going to decide against it. I really like this 2-player playmat though. Looks very nice. Looks very nice. So here comes the Aravada. He has a Carbuncle in hand. Or a Carbuckle, I guess, is the actual name of it. Or Carbulk or something like that, I don't know. Pay 2. Gonna come down with the Carbuncle. So he's got 3 cores left. Ice Shield. Sorry, did I say he had to place the Ice Shield earlier? He's at 1 life. So if he would have placed the Ice Shield, like I said, he would... yeah, never mind. That was just a brain fart by me. My brain is not working. So he will pay 2 to Core Drain the Bearded Eagle. I guess he could go block, flash, sack both his things. Well, you could block the Aravada, summon out Sword Angel or Freeze Stall, one of the 2. With the Aravada. But then you'd have to pay the cost of summoning the... yeah, that hurts. That's a tricky situation Yellow's in right now. Coming down with that 6 cost depths turn 2 or 3, 2 or 3. Yeah, I don't think that was too beneficial there. But this is why Netherworld Depths is such a high cost, because to avoid running it well in other decks. Don't get me wrong, it probably does work in certain games where you just throw down the Netherworld Depths and your opponent just isn't mindful of it, and they're just like, I'll just give you draws, I don't care. I'll give you half your deck. So he comes down with... I mean, he can block, pay 4, and Ice Shield on the flash step. But yeah, that's here comes the Flamefish. Flamefish with 2 cores on it. So now Dino Man is offline. Or is he? Dino Man, treat the spirits level 3 if you only have 2 or less or fewer spirits on your field. So yeah, he is now only level 1. I'd honestly pump him up to level 2. So he has the 5k. Well, that Carbuncle is also 5k. I don't really got much to say about the judges. I didn't really have to deal with the judges too much in my games. Wasn't really... I didn't play against anyone that was a rule shark, or I myself, I'm not a rule shark, so I don't like... Unless I'm at the top tables. If I'm up top and like it's game 3 situation, and I have to, man, I'm sorry. Like, it's just, it is what it is. I would respect it if somebody were to not let me take a playback and we were in that situation. But yeah, especially in the grand finals, man, like you gotta, that's why the judge is sitting there watching. So he swings a Flamefish. So yeah, you just go block, flash the Ice Shield, sack both your dudes, it still blocks the Flamefish, and hope for a miracle next turn. Yeah, this isn't, this game 3 is, you can already tell, see, he's, yeah, yeah, no flashes, block, flash the Ice Shield, yep, paid the 4, sack both of his units, just end the battle, and no flash, and go back to Yellow's turn. So he has another turn, he could maybe make something happen, but I mean, he just, sometimes this just happens where your deck just does not want to cooperate with you and can't get anything going. Happened to me a couple times. That's when you gotta kind of go back to the lab a little bit and see what happens. You know what I mean? No offense to, I don't know how to pronounce your name, Mr. Ross, but no offense to you. But you did play well. I was watching your round 9, and you played that very well. So props to both players. Like I said, it just happens. It happens. He's really trying to think here, see if there is an out here, but with use the Exhaust Nexus, you pay the full price of the Exhaust Nexus, 7 cores, you're left with 5 to work with. Yeah, yeah. He's gonna pay the 4 for his Phantasmal Paradise. He's gonna pay 2 for the Hippocampo. That Hippocampo foil looks so nice. Get a draw, see if he can draw some type of out. Suppression? I mean, he's not gonna let your Hippo hit. That's for sure. Pay the 4, suppression the Hippo, you're at 5k base. 5k is not much when you're playing against Terrasaur because they swing for absolutely insane numbers. They'll have a 1-cost swing for like 13,000. So he's gonna swing the Hippo. I mean, might as well, right? You're bigger than his Rain Needle, you're bigger than his Dino Man, so if you could block it. Oh, he's damn. that. Damn, man. That was literally his only out, was the suppression there, and he just volcanic braked it. Yep, GG. Yep. Good stuff to both players. And that was the grand finals, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.